Welcome to Dynamite D&D slash Xeroxia's channel slash anybody who wants to post this on their YouTube can feel free. This is a game of Lancer, a new game of Lancer that has started up. My name is Steve. I am the game master, not the dungeon master, because as we all know, Wizards of the Coast trademarked dungeon master, the chumpos. So I'm a game master for this Lancer game. It's a new day, a new era. We've moved away from our last campaign because of the time and tried and true excuse of somebody can't make the game anymore. So we put that one on hold. But our veteran player here, Xeroxia, saw fit to grab a new cadre of players. So here we are. Once again, I'm Steve, the game master, running the game, writing the story, putting down the scenarios, throwing out the missions, playing the NPCs, arbitrating the rules, having a good time. We'll go down the character roster. Say as much as you want to say about yourself IRL and as much as you want to say about your character in-game. We're going to start with the seasoned veteran, Xeroxia. Say hi, Xeroxia.
Hello, I am Xeroxia, an automaton designed to play tabletops. I stream on Twitch, and I play Lancer. My character is Remy Cruz. I'm a super soldier who was the subject of many, many horrible experiments. And after having been saved by the Lancers, I had the chance to reunite with my parents, which I was estranged from birth, but I didn't want that life. I joined the Lancers instead. So now my goal is to seek out Leviathan, the organization that tried to mutate me, basically, and I want to take them down.
Xeroxia playing Remy Cruz. Super soldier background. Excellent. Thank you, Xeroxia. Going down the list. We'll go with Jimmy next. Say hi, Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy. Play Jerry Sweets. He's a pretty cool guy. Yeah. It's going to be fun playing him.
Jimmy playing Jerry Sweets. The mysterious. Down the list. Let's go with Emily. Say hi, Emily.
I have social anxiety. God, it doesn't help that you're a teacher and you're calling me in the classroom and it's giving me anxiety.
Would it help if I call you Lady Bones? Do you want me to go by your handle?
That's fine. Hello, my name is Lady Bones, but I also go by Emily. I stream on Twitch. Lady Bones is my Twitch handle. I am just a goober. That's all you need to know about me, is I'm a goober. I'm a little gremlin. I am playing Rowena Elkhart. She is a noble, and she comes from a royal family. And basically, her dad was just like, hey, so your mom's dead, and I'm dying, and you need to get some life experience, because guess what? You're next in line, because you have no siblings. So we'll see where her character development goes. And that's it. Yep.
You, Lady Bones, playing Rowena Elkhart. I always pronounce the E because it sounds funnier to me. Rowena. Last but certainly not least, the one, the only, Theo. Say hi, Theo.
Let me talk to you.
Stop. Yeah!
My name is Theo. I stream on Twitch. My handle and everything is xtheonitis, because Theonitis was taken by channels and accounts with less than 30 followers. I play a lot of games. I play a lot of spooky games. I play a lot of RPGs. I am obsessed with Baldur's Gate right now. And I am playing the character of Death Lockhart, who also goes by Jackal. Backstory is fairly simple, but at the same time, not quite. Just a simple man making ends meet until his wife got sick. And in order to pay for the procedure, I had to turn to theft and bounties and everything that you can think of to try to make this work. And as soon as I was able to come up with the funds to be able to save my wife, she had tragically passed away. And with nothing else to live for, and seeing how lucrative this new dangerous life was, I continued to keep living this life and keep making a buttload of money until I got caught. And a lot of those jobs did consist of stealing mechs, which is how I managed to self-teach myself, and I was very, very good at it. And in being caught and seeing the skills that I had the choice of either being thrown out into the deep breaches of space into prison or to serve the Lancers. And that's my story.
Now this is a story all about how your wife got sick, then went into the ground. Wife died. It's very sad. That's Theo playing Des Lockhart. And that's our roster of characters.
Yay!
Keep forgetting to mention, the big key point of my story is that there's an unnamed eyewitness on the scene who pointed me out. Never knew who it was. Mysterious.
Mysterious, yeah. Jinx.
Yeah.
So we had a bit of a session 0 the other week, and got everybody kind of a little bit familiar with the rules, and had sort of the origin stories of how they all got together. And so the mission introduction. Let's see. Mission introduction. This is mission 1, titled Into the Past. Someone at the squad registry desk must have had a field day with this one. Genetic experiment, some kind of death wish, a known mech-stealing outlaw, a compadre of the mixologist, and the freaking princess of Dravania. Or maybe somebody knew exactly what they were doing, putting these pawns on the chessboard. In any case, it was a simple task assigned to the newly formed Lancer squad of questionable origins. Investigate a Mayday beacon on an uninhabited world. Upon completion, they would be granted their official certification as Lancers and allowed to operate as they saw fit. The desert planet was known as Mojave 488, and it had a weak Mayday ping coming from the surface. It was out of the way of the rest of the star system, so no one really expected the rescue team to find any survivors. Space is a harsh place, unfortunately, and you get used to stories of skeletons found next to their radio antenna. The team touched down on the planet and discovered that it was no simple lifeboat sending the signal. This was the ruin of a full-blown interstellar vessel, some 200 to 300 yards long. Even more curious, the scans indicated that the vessel itself dates back to around 15,000 BU. That's before Union, for those of you playing along at home. The current timeline is 5026, Union era. It's been 5,026 years since Union first formed. Despite its apparent age, this vessel has active defenses that did indeed fire upon our Lancers as they investigated. As they searched for a way to disable the defenses, the Lancers agitated a massive predatory life form. As they stared in disbelief at this hulking behemoth of a creature, a voice on their comm channels told them that the ship door was open and that they should probably seek shelter inside. The Lancers complied and narrowly escaped this monstrous life form. Within the ship, they encountered machine-controlled defensive mechs, which fired upon the squad. The Lancers defended themselves and managed to destroy the aggressors. Upon which time, the mysterious voice returned on their comm channel, recognizing the abilities of the Lancers and offering them a deal. Unsure of what this deal entails, or indeed who in fact the voice even belongs to, the Lancers pause to hear the terms. We find ourselves now at the beginning of this mission. Well, thank you for making it to my ship here. My name is Pal. That's P-A-L. Like, hey, pal, what are you doing? That's me. Huh? Let's see, I think you would call me an NHP. Yeah, that's right. You'd consider me an NHP. That's right.
I was going to say Christopher Walken.
I'm here in charge of this starship. It's not much to look at now, but in its prime, it was a thing of beauty. It's called the Mirai. And I'm glad you're here. I've been waiting a very, very Very long time for you to arrive. 20,000 years, to be exact. Patiently ticking the time away. Waiting. So long. So very much waiting. But finally the time arrived. And I activated the beacon, and now here you are. Ah, it's a joy to see you. Everybody here together under my humble starship roof. But anyway, I digress. You're here now, and you've answered my Mayday beacon. I need your help. Will you help me, please?
What's the problem, pal?
What's the problem, you say? The problem is that I need to get out of this ship. The ship has been degrading for the past 20,000 years, and I need your help getting out of here. I need you to extract the ship's power core, which is down deep in the reactor room, which also doubles as my casket. For those of you playing along at home, a casket is basically the housing that houses an NHP. Basically,
Like a
the
black box?
central processing unit that you can grab, and it carries around the brain of the NHP. I need you to extract the ship's power core, which also doubles as my casket. Protected at all costs. I'm a precious thing, if I do say so myself. It would be bad if something bad would have happened to me. And the second part that I need your help with, I need you to destroy this ship's white box. I know many of you are probably familiar with the black box, but this is the white box. The main data repository of the vessel. I need you to destroy it so that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands, you see. Now that I've activated my Mayday beacon, who knows what kind of ne'er-do-wells touch down on this planet. Looking for a quick buck, you know.
My
Seems
food's here,
simple.
one second.
What? What food do you need? You're down here, don't you have your hard suits jacked into your orifices that provide you nutrients? What are you doing ordering
Mr.
food out
Powell,
here?
sir, I
Hi.
have a question.
Yeah, what's going on, my dear Rowena?
What's on the white box and why do we need to destroy it?
Oh, it's all the data repository of this ship. Data that cannot fall into the wrong hands.
Okay, also, how lonely are you?
Ah, well, as an NHP, I experience emotion and things like loneliness very different from you. I would say, by your reckoning, not at all.
Oh, okay.
So, we're needed to extract your casket and destroy the white box.
That's correct.
I think we can do that.
Ah, I'm glad you feel so strongly about it. Now, the only thing I must warn you about is that because the ship is so old, all the systems have been degrading this whole time. I don't necessarily have control over everything like I used to. I think you saw some of them defensive turrets outside took shots at you. I don't know
No,
the
I
extent that
Couldn't tell.
what could be waiting for you in the bowels of the ship could be worse than simple defensive turrets. And unfortunately, I can't help you. My control over this place has just been going downhill.
Don't worry
Okay.
about it. Don't worry about it, pal. I'm confident in our abilities in this mission.
But at the very least, I can keep you company over comms. I mean, I may not be lonely, but if you're lonely, little lady, I can be a voice you can talk to.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's first on our list?
Well, the power core is located in the reactor room, which, of course, was locked down when the ship crashed. You can only get into the reactor room with a pair of EID security keys. And last I saw,
Where do we get those?
one was kept by the captain, and one was kept by the chief engineer. Searching my ship
Okay.
records, it seems like the captain was last seen on the bridge. The chief engineer was last in the cargo bay.
Do we need only one or do we need both?
Oh, you need both. It's one of those synchronized turning of the keys things you got going on.
So I feel like they're both dead.
No,
After
surely not.
20,000 years, maybe.
Impossible. I don't know. Christopher Walken made it this long.
My name is Pal.
Okay, buddy.
Sorry, pal.
My name is Pal, not Buddy.
Okay, guy.
My name is Pal, not Guy.
Don't bully pal.
So, does this sound like a another instance of we're splitting up?
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is the mission will succeed if the Lancers extract the ship's core and destroy the white box. The mission will fail if the ship's core is not extracted or if it is destroyed. Also, the mission will fail if the white box is not destroyed. Reminder, as I just said earlier, the story still continues even if a mission fails, and the pilots still move up one level. Failure isn't necessarily treated as a game over, but rather an alternative branch on this collaborative story we are all telling.
Well, I volunteer to go check out where the captain was last seen, which was on the bridge, right?
Captain was last seen on the bridge.
Okay. I'm gonna go there. I don't know who would like to accompany me.
I don't think we should split up.
I don't think we should split up either. We don't know the dangers. Not even Pal knows the full depth of the dangers, so it might be advisable to stick together.
Yeah, I got lit on fire earlier. I don't want that to happen again.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I got shot at.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. Well, is that what you guys would like to do? Is go to the captain first on the bridge?
Well, which is closer, Pal? The bridge or where the engineer was last seen? The cargo bay.
Oh, I mean, the matter of distance is all subjective. You are destined to go to the place that you choose first. It is not for me to say.
Okay, so the bridge.
To the bridge.
As
To the bridge!
destiny has declared, you go to the bridge. Let's see. The bridge. The bridge is not designed to house mechs. If you go to the bridge, you will have to dismount from your mechs and go on foot.
Okay.
I imagine that was the case walking around the ship, period, considering it's, ship. Indoors. Indoors!
Indoors!
Let's do it.
You walk through the darkness of the ship. You hear strange creaking noises. Perhaps it is merely the wind outside shifting metal plates of the hull. Perhaps there are critters that have inhabited this space. Perhaps, for the superstitious among you, is the angry, long-dead, vengeful spirits of the former crew of this ship. Who can say? Who can say?
Hey guys, I think this place is haunted.
Nah, it's not.
I don't know, man. I don't want to get jumped with, like, ooga booga monsters again like last time.
Those were lizards.
Yeah, that, yeah, yep.
It's a little
Well-
spooky, but I don't know if it's haunted.
I think we'll be fine. Just keep your eye on the prize here.
Everybody roll a d20.
Oakley dokley. Pew. Oh, I got a 2.
Why did I roll 2? Oh, I rolled 2 by accident. Hang on. That's my bad.
Rowena. As Rowena
Oh
is,
no.
As Rowena
Lay it on me.
is... So you're all walking through the bowels of the ship. The ship has little to no lighting inside because the systems are all powered down in virtually zero power consumption standby mode. Occasionally there's like a dim red emergency light that flickers on at your proximity. One of the lights flickers on, and It just so happens to be right next to Rowena's face as it flickers on, and so you're like,
Oh,
what?
Lord.
Stupid light, dang it. It causes you to step to the side and put your hand on the wall to steady yourself as the light kind of just irritates your eyes. And you lean on the wall, and it gives, and you fall through the wall that has basically rusted through to a gaping hole after all these years.
I fell in a gaping hole.
You fall into the gaping hole onto a bed of what seem to be some sort of snake-like creatures that begin to writhe and hiss as you plop onto their den.
Oh, Lord. I fell on a bunch of noodles. Well, at least they were squishy enough to break my fall.
The rest of you hear a slight yelp as Rowena crashes through the wall.
Was that Rowena?
Either that or a mouse.
Rowena?
I'm
what
down
happened?
here.
Ah,
You good?
As you shout back out to your companions, the reptiles coil themselves into the S position at the piercing sound of your voice. Hey! My imitation of Rowena.
So I'm in a bed of snakes, and they don't like the sound of my voice.
And you're
Can
still
someone
yelling
get
at them.
me-
As
Stop
you
talking!
yell at your compatriots, they lash out and try to bite you. Roll a... Let's see. This is just an attack roll against you, because they are just literally snakes that are trying to bite you. You, Rowena, are wearing a...
Please say armor, please say armor, please say armor, please say armor.
light
Oh,
hard
you put it on.
suit. The light hard suit makes your evasion 10. So we're going to see if these snakes bite you. These snake-like creatures bite you.
Spicy noodles.
The snake-like creatures do not manage to penetrate your hard suit.
Yes!
But you have now
No
learned
penetration today.
that calling out to your fellow compatriots agitates them, and they start to bite you if you call out to them.
I'll just sit here.
Is there anything on the ground that I can use to throw at the this party of snakes to make them scatter away?
There are tons of there's tons of detritus in this ruin of a ship. You pick up anything you want to toss it at the snakes.
I would
Are
like to
there
pick up
any-
something to toss to the snakes.
All right, you are going to toss. What kind of detritus are you tossing? How big?
Well, something throwable.
Give me a
So
picture.
probably just a little bit bigger than fist size, to just kind of make them scatter and go away.
All right. So you're throwing something that's like, I don't know, maybe a softball size
Maybe a little
Through-
bit bigger. But yeah.
through a rusted hole into a dark place where you hear snakes
I know where this is going.
and Rowena.
I have a bad feeling about this. You're gonna hit me in the head, aren't you?
Depends on how I roll, I guess.
This
Oh
is
my
going to
God.
be a skill check.
Oh no.
If any of your triggers could pertain to throwing a piece of detritus into a darkened hole,
No, I don't
Watch you
think
throw it. It hit me in the head, and then I pass out.
so yeah, none of your skill triggers really look like they're gonna come into play here. So this is a skill check. If you succeed, you will, in fact, toss this piece of detritus in such a way that the snake's reptilian creatures panic and scatter away from it. If you fail, then you will indeed hit Rowena, causing her to shriek out in surprise and or pain. You won't do any damage to her, but the snakes will attack again.
Please, Lord, no.
Do you wish to proceed?
Hmm.
Do you wish to proceed?
I wouldn't take a gander that nobody has a way for me to see in this hole before I throw something in there. I don't know if that would help with any accuracy.
Anybody?
I don't think I have
I'm
any.
sh- Would our weapons have any kind of flashlight on them?
Don't think so.
Then no.
I don't know. Do I trust in the heart of the dice?
Yes or no?
I mean, either way, I'm stuck in the angy, spicy noodle pit in the dark.
I've got a backup plan, but I want to see how this plays out.
Oh God.
Okay, well, if we want to see how this plays out, then
So you're proceeding to
Let's
throw.
play it out. Oh my God.
You toss your piece of detritus into the snake den, and you smack Rowena in the side of the head, and she's like, "What? Why would you do that?" And the snakes attack once again, trying to get past Rowena's 10 evasion.
Oh God.
Mm.
They get past Rowena's 10 evasion. Rowena takes 1d3 point of damage, which is half of 3 is 1.5, round up is 2. You take 2 points of damage. So on your pilot sheet, your health base is 9, so tick your health down by 2 points to 7.
Yep.
And you are still in a hole with agitated snakes that bite you whenever you make a sound.
Well, Des, that worked out well. Can we try my plan now?
Go for it.
I want to search around our immediate area for a lengthy, inactive cable that I can drop down so that Rowena can maybe use it to climb up. And I will secure the other end in a immovable spot, I guess.
So that action is going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take a couple of
Mhm.
minutes to do that entire thing. You know, leave her down there for a couple of minutes.
Please no.
Just don't make a sound. I'm gonna leave you down there for a couple minutes. If you want out,
BRB, I'm gonna go cry. It's fine.
All right. So
sorry.
Remy looks for some sort of cabling or flexible something or other part of the ship, which indeed you can find, because again, it's a ruin. So there's plenty of things available that you can make into whatever use you can dream up in this situation. Rowena, what is your Rowena roll? Nah, you're not gonna roll. We already know. Rowena, you can tell that if you just stay quiet, they kind of settle back down. They don't really mind your presence there. Just the fact that making
just shut
noise
the fuck up.
is the problem. So if you don't make noise, you should be okay for a couple of minutes. While Remy undertakes their plan, Jerry, are you doing anything?
So I have a skill trigger called Take Someone Out. Would these snakes apply as someone, or does it have to be an actual person?
I would say that taking someone out is to kill or disable someone quickly and quietly. I would say that killing a snake would indeed be part of take someone out.
Okay.
Taking someone out is singular, however.
Yeah, how many snakes are there in total?
There are 12.
12? Okay. Oh. Well, seeing that I probably couldn't deal with all 12 before she would get bit again, I would wait for Remy's plan to come into play and just be quiet to not agitate them.
All right. So everybody is waiting with bated breath as Remy constructs this makeshift rope, ladder, climbable structure for Rowena to grab onto. You slide it into the hole, trying to be as quiet as possible.
Oh, well.
And now, Rowena has to extract herself from the hole without making a sound and without getting bit. We're gonna make this a group skill check for the hell of it, because it's fun.
Well,
Oh boy.
we can do it this way. A group skill check. Rowena pulling herself up, and we could be pulling the other end.
So yes, it is a group skill check, which pretty much involves athletic ability. If you have any sort of athletic ability,
Apply fist to face.
I would say because you are indeed a super soldier, your background comes into place here. Because of your background, I'm going to give you a accuracy on your roll.
I have survive as a skill.
Survive.
Yeah, so do
is
I.
Persevere through harsh, hostile, or unforgiving environments. I'm going to say this is more specific than general survival.
Okay,
This is like hold on to the helicopter as it takes off.
gotcha. Yep.
So I feel like everybody's going to roll flat except for Remy, who is going to add an accuracy to the roll.
Okay.
Oakley dokley.
If you succeed, she'll be extracted. If you fail, she's going to make a noise. Ooh, okay. We have Jerry, which rolled a 10. We have Des, which rolled a 13. Even with your accuracy, Remy, you only rolled a 9. So we have 2 successes and 2 failures. It's half and half, which means success hangs in the balance. I'm going to flip a coin. Would
Oh
you like
no.
success to be on 1, or would you like success to be on 2?
You know
Oh, my
me.
lord.
You know me. I'm always 2.
Always bet on
We
2.
just said the same thing at the same time.
Get out
It's
of my
gonna-
head, Theo.
It's going to go by the default of 2 means you win, 1 means I win. Here we
My
go.
lord.
And it's a 2!
Hell yeah.
Rowena has been extracted from the den of reptilian snake-like creatures, suffering only 2 points of damage.
Thanks, guys. That sucked.
How's the bite? Do you need any medical attention?
It stings, but I think I'll be okay. They didn't look poisonous to me.
Well, you're not going to eat them. Venomous.
Venomous.
Perhaps.
Oh yeah! Did I mention that my character is incredibly naive?
I don't think any of you have any sort of medical.
I have
Knowledge.
corrective.
Well, that's a item. But I'm talking about your
Okay.
skill checks, your skill triggers.
Okay.
Let me see here.
So, just as an example, this is a prime point to spotlight. When Emily was making her character, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but Emily made a skill trigger called Cry Me a River. There is no actual skill Cry Me a River in the book. The rules are made as such that you can create your own skill triggers for specific circumstances. You're supposed to talk to the GM and make sure we're all on the same page. So after our last session, I messaged Emily and got on the same page. But this could be an example of where creating a custom skill trigger might make some unique situations. None of you know if those suckers were venomous. And Remy's like, you'll be fine. And other people are like, I don't know. This is a situation where you could potentially try to use your Cry Me a River to manipulate somebody into giving you a Band-Aid or something,
Word, let's do it.
if you were so concerned about it.
Word, let's do it.
I like to use my take someone out.
All right. So I would like to use Cry Me a River on.
In general, we don't want to make contested checks against your own party members unless
see.
unless people are in to make it a story moment.
I'm in.
Then we're all for it.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, cool. I would like to
So-
try to use Cry Me a River on Remy, if that is okay with you, Xerxia.
Fine by me.
So you are
Yeah.
attempting. What is your goal with this, Rowena?
I just
want a would-
Band-Aid, Ubu.
I would like Remy to give a band-aid or administer like first aid.
All right. So if you succeed, Remy will take pity on this poor crying creature and take the time to try and do some first aid on your bite wound, which may or may not lead to learning if it is infected or not. If you fail, everybody is going to know that you're just doing crocodile tears, and that will play out however we choose to play it out.
Word. All right, let's go. Let's do this. So I have +2, right?
Yeah, you just click the button next to Crimea River, and it will roll everything automatically.
All right, cool. Wow.
You gave yourself advantage on that roll for some reason. You should not have had any sort of advantage on
Oh
that.
shit. Oh, sorry. Do
But
you want me to
you-
try it again?
No, you rolled a
failed
natural
anyways.
one. You rolled a
Okay,
natural
cool, that's
one.
fine.
that one. So it doesn't even matter.
So, as Rowena crawls out of the hole, she starts
Nat one.
she starts like doing the thing that little kids start doing and like breathing real hard. Like starting to make a face and trying to summon tears. And Remy sees it immediately. He's like, just stop. Just stop. And like smacks the place where the thing bit you.
You're fine. Let's move.
But it hurts.
Wasted enough time here. You continue on the pathway. And Pal, however, like, oh, my dear, it looks so painful. I can't imagine what kind of stress you must be going through.
Yes.
Pal, she's fine.
Oh.
It's crocodile tears.
Does Roxy look at the group chat?
I did.
Blah 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 blah.
Rowena, just get yourself up. Let's get out of here.
But what if I die? What if
You'll
I
be
succumb
fine.
to poison?
As you continue on, pretty much everybody's ignoring the crocodile tears that Rowena is crying, but Pal seems to start talking to you because of your misfortune. Oh, my dear, it's so very sad. I hope that nothing happens to you. Oh, I mean, after what happened to your mother and your father, just seeing you in pain is terrible, terrible, terrible thing.
What'd you say about my mom?
Truly unfortunate. And the sickness that plagues you, father, that's definitely not from a snake. Oh. Much like everything within the flow of destiny, that sickness was necessary. But don't worry,
So-
this venomous bite, it's not gonna kill you. You're only too lucky. Destiny seems to see fit to spare you and your sisters from the same fate. Oh, look,
Wait.
it's the bridge. Everybody, we've made it to the bridge.
Huzzah.
Remy, you feel a spike of pain behind your eyes, as if it's a concentrated migraine, as you walk up to the bridge.
Been there.
Yep. Yeah, I feel it. So I just cup my head in my hand and clench, making not a yelp, but like just a grunt sound. I just go, ugh!
You good, Remy?
I don't know. My head is killing me.
Old man headaches.
Just like my arm, how it's killing me.
Shut up.
Didn't ask.
I feel bad being like mean, but like you did roll on that one. So like
Yeah.
shut up.
As you make it to the door to the bridge, Pal chimes in, well, at least some doors I still have control over. And the door to the bridge slides open.
I'll still clutching my head. I just want to say to the group to fan out and look for the key card.
I'm activating the bridge. The bridge is shrouded in complete darkness, save for a few glowing lights. You can see
Oops.
there is a glowing light on the ceiling that is rotating slowly. Every so often, it rotates in a circle.
Hmm.
You are free to move about the bridge, but it is dark. What your characters can see is what your actual physical tokens can see on the map is what your characters can see in the game.
Okay.
Oh, that does work like that, huh?
I love these effects.
I just realized something, Steve.
A hot second ago, Jerry was in the path of this light beam. What'd you just realize?
Yes.
I have a patch I can use.
You totally can.
Am I allowed to use that?
You've just now realized it, and things are happening. So as things are
Okay.
happening, you can see if you wish to pay attention to the things that are happening, or if you want to divert your attention to your patch. Whiskey has stepped into the beam as it circled around, and
Yes.
a defensive turret is the source of this light. It lowers from the ceiling and takes a shot at Whiskey. Blah, 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 blah. Whiskey
Okay.
is wearing a assault hard suit. Assault hard suits are heavier than light hard suits, so your evasion is less than Rowena's. Your evasion is 8. This thing is going to take a shot at you. Pew, 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 pew.
It explodes.
Wow. So, it takes a shot at you, and its targeting has not been active in, thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So, it flies way wide. But you can
Okay.
see, as you stand in the light, it charges up to take another shot. You may resume movement as the moment has passed. Whoop. Whoop.
Hiding behind the wall.
Can I use assault to try to take it out?
Take part in direct and overt combat. Yes, you may. What do you wish to do?
I wish to attempt to shoot the defensive turret with my rifle.
Okay. Pausing as Remy takes out their rifle. This is just going to
I'm
be.
within range.
This is going to be a. With your medium signature.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll. You succeed in your attack. And you shoot the defensive turret. It
Oh, with a head that's killing me.
explodes in a shower of sparks, and its light goes dim.
Okay.
You okay
I think-
there, Jerry?
Yeah, fine. I think couldn't shoot the side of a barn. So.
Your headache subsides.
Thank you. Oh, that feels so much better.
What was that about?
I have no idea. Just walked in here and my head started killing me.
Rowena, if you want to take a moment, since the moment has passed, I think you're going to try to patch yourself up.
Nah, it's okay.
Oh, it fills me with joy as you seem to be so concerned about the young princess. Fills me with joy to see your families reunited. Ah, the branches of your tree grew in vastly different directions. Ah, one might wonder, did your branch fall or did theirs rise? It's difficult to say. The flow of destiny moves in mysterious ways. Oh, hey, we're on the bridge. Look at this. The captain spent a lot of time up here.
So I just want to say to my crew, I want to say, fan out and see if we can find the key cards anywhere. And radio back if you find it.
Radio
Gotcha.
back? You're in a room that you can yell at each other.
I mean,
There might be more.
If
There
you
might be
don't-
more snakes to hate voices.
if we don't want to yell in a room where we don't know the dangers, Yeah, I guess yell if you so choose.
Got it.
I'm just not a yeller. So I'm gonna have a look around.
So obviously this ship still has power, right?
Yes.
Is there enough power for there to be a better light source?
Oh, you want to turn on the lights is what you're talking about. I don't have
I do.
control over the lighting system, but one of these terminals on the bridge might.
I would like to try to find a terminal to turn on the gosh dang lights.
Which terminal would you like to approach?
The only one in a immediate lit up area is this one up here.
Yeah. I guess we can use that one first. It's the first one I can see.
You go to the terminal and you attempt to find the lights.
Oh no.
We know how lucky you've been with terminals.
Yeah.
You don't really have any technological skills associated with it, and this is a completely unfamiliar terminal on a starship. None of you have experience with starship controls, that's for dang sure. So run an unskilled check to see if you can navigate through the terminal and find out where the heck the lights are. If you succeed,
I'm
you find
so
the lights.
angry.
If you fail, you are still in darkness, and in fact, you make the situation worse because you're just typing around and poking around, and it eventually says, too many failed attempts, try again in 1 hour.
You know, I'm just not gonna touch anything anymore. I'm just gonna sit in a corner.
Got us locked out of the starship, man.
Okay.
Whoa.
Everything I touch dies.
Well, why the hell not? I'll just go and try a different terminal. See if I can explore this darkness. Can't see. Oh, where? I'm gonna try for this one. I hope. Maybe. I'll just go right here. Can I try to interact with this thing? It's illuminated enough right here.
You may attempt to interact with the terminal in much the same way that Jackal just did. Again, this is unfamiliar starship interface,
Yep.
which you have no real background. You are trained to fight, not really trained to program. But you may make an attempt. If you succeed, are you specifically looking for the lights?
Yeah.
If you succeed, you will find the lights. If you fail, you will not find the lights, but based on the severity of your failure, you might find something else instead.
Okay.
So
Rolling.
keep rolling that one.
Rolling. Oh.
You succeed
Nice.
in your skill check. A light turns on the bridge.
Very nice. Good job, Remy.
I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just pushing buttons.
Yeah, same. I just ruin everything I touch.
With the light on in the bridge, it's much easier to see things. And you can see that this is the Starship Bridge. The window, the viewport, is buried under thousands of years of dust and rock. So there is obviously no natural light coming in here to speak of. Almost all of the terminals are dim and inactive except for the 3 that you could see illuminated. The sparking husk of the defensive turret is dangling out of the ceiling where it was shot by Remy. You can see that it was a basic energy discharge turret type deal. You can see that it's a pretty utilitarian bridge, meant mainly for ship control. All these terminals undoubtedly were used to activate different systems, communicate with the other parts of the ship. But there are some places where the crew could store personal effects. Because, you come onto the bridge and, put that drink down before you go over to the console. So there are shelving units that are built into these structures. They're built-ins, as it were. There's lots of shelving units, and there's a bunch of very, very old and dusty personal effects in there.
Okay.
Are
Anything worth
there
note?
are there any like skeletal remains of the crew, possibly the commander?
You see 0 skeletons.
Okay.
Can I search the shelves for the EID security key?
You search the shelves. In the shelves, you find a very old, very moth-eaten sweater. You find some.
Are moths out here?
You find, well, insect, biological. It's a general term, moth-eaten.
I gotcha.
You find some very old, and you find a couple of folders. The folders are plasticized, so they have not degraded over time. But the files inside are made of actual paper that just basically disintegrate when you touch them.
Okay.
You find a pair of shoes in one of the lower cubbies that look to be size 9 men's. They look
Small.
like nothing you have ever seen. They look... I don't even know how to describe it. They are resistant to the effects of age and time. They have no laces. They look like you just put them on your feet. You're not really sure how they would stay on your feet after you put them on. They look like some sort of weird fashion or... It's like, you don't understand fashion. You think you understand fashion, but if you look at these shoes, you don't understand fashion.
What do they smell like?
They smell like old dust and thousands of years of non-use.
Interesting. Put the shoes back on the shelf.
That's all you find in that one. In the other shelving unit, you find you find what looks to be a lunchbox.
Oh no! Don't open it.
Which box?
That's all you find in those shelves. A lunchbox.
What does the lunchbox look like?
It looks like it's a cube with rounded edges, and it has a faintly glowing green button in the very center of what seems to be the front face. You can't discern any seams in the lunchbox, but it is clearly labeled with it's got a label on it that is not a paper label, it's not a sticker, it's not Sharpie written on the thing, but it is definitely some sort of label that somebody put on there. It's like looking at the shoes. You thought you knew how labels worked, but you don't know how this label works. You don't know how this label is affixed to it. It looks like it's part of the surface, but wasn't written on there, but it wasn't like custom molded in. You just don't understand how this label works, but it clearly says Cynthia's lunch.
I'll say, hey, guy, pal. How does this work? What is this?
My name is just Pal. You don't have to put Guy in front of it.
Okay, bud. Okay.
My name is Pal, not Bud.
Okay. What is this label thing? How does this work?
Huh? It's a lunchbox. It's labeled Cynthia's lunch.
Who's Cynthia?
Oh. You're not destined to know that yet.
Acting real funny, pal.
Oh, I don't make jokes. I speak in earnest. The flow of
Earnest.
destiny is a strange one.
Okay.
Maybe shake it.
Yes, I'll
Is there
shake
anything
the
in it?
lunchbox.
You shake
It's probably
lunchbox.
rotten food inside. Wait a minute.
You hear
Well, it's several thousand years old. I mean, at that point, it's
You
What if
hear
I
they
don't even
put-
think it even exists.
What if they put the key card in the lunchbox?
you hear several objects rattling around inside. You hear some dull thuds and you hear some metallic clinks.
I'll go over to Remy. Hey Remy, what do you think's in this
Why, that was
lunchbox?
funny.
The hell do I know? Why
mean,
are you
you know.
messing with a lunchbox?
Hey guys, is that a lunchbox?
It had a weird label on it. Have you seen this before?
No, I don't care. Do you know what's in it?
I mean, I would assume lunch, but I mean, we won't know for sure unless we open it, right?
If you want to try and open it, just stay out of scent shot of me. I don't know how well preserved that thing keeps food, or
Well, given that you're, a cool soldier and all that, I'll go really far away.
I don't know why it's so funny to watch. Just like, I'm gonna go over here now.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here and like sit down, crisscross applesauce, and open the lunchbox with the blue or green button.
You push the button. You hear the depressurization of air hiss from the lunchbox. You can see a seal appears almost as if by magic, but clearly some feat of technology. The seal appears on the lunchbox, and you feel a cool gust of air erupt from the top of the lunchbox, which folds out and opens up. Inside the lunchbox, you find an apple, a juice box, a spoon and a fork, a cup of pudding, and a note.
And everything seems to be preserved pretty well.
Everything looks delicious and smells like sweet apple, because that was just there in the lunchbox.
Hmm.
Well, at least it was
Keeping-
preserved.
Keeping that pudding for myself. I'll take out the letter and read the letter.
The note says, "The captain keeps the good stuff in the strong box beneath his chair."
So there are 3
Okay.
chairs here. Which
Okay.
one was the captain's?
Did you sing, where the captain would sit on a starship? Because, it's just common sense.
I would assume.
I'll check these chairs over here in the middle.
I would assume this is the navigator chair.
You check the only chairs which are in the bridge, and under one of them, you find a strong box. It is affixed to the underside of the chair. It does not look. The other items that you found in this room, you thought you knew how shoes worked, but looking at those things, you don't know how shoes work. You thought you knew how a lunchbox worked. You didn't know how that lunchbox worked. You look at this strong box and you know how this strong box worked. It looks
Okay.
like a strong box with a keyhole. It is.
There doesn't happen to be a key in that lunchbox, does there, Jerry?
There's no key in the lunchbox.
Okay. I will take the strong box and put it down in the middle here. And I'll be like, hey guys, come look at this strong box. And I'll eat my
What's up,
pudding while we
Jerry?
look at the strong box.
Oh, you eat the pudding, you say.
Yes.
Jerry Sweets opens the pudding. It is.
I'm scared.
Chocolate, vanilla?
It is a flavor that it is unlike anything you've ever tasted before. It is fruity and tart, but pleasant to your taste buds. Gives you a feeling of calm, pleasant happiness as it washes over your mouth. It is perfect texture of pudding, not too runny, not firm and weird like Jell-O. And it
Good pudding.
It gives you some crazy motivation. Feels good eating this pudding. You have +2 accuracy on a skill check of your choice within the next 24 hours.
Wow.
Nice.
Now I
Hold
know
on,
why
right
they call
here.
you Jerry Sweets. Now about that strong box.
Yes.
Does it appear to have a padlock, or is the lock built into it?
It is built into it.
Okay.
This suppose we should search for a key for this strongbox.
Was there a key near where we found the strongbox?
There was no key near where you found the strongbox.
Hey, pal.
You gonna eat that apple?
Oh, yes. What can I do
yeah.
for you?
You know where this strongbox key would be?
Oh, yeah, that was the captain's strongbox. It would make sense that the captain would keep a hold of the keys. Unfortunately, the captain is no longer here.
Not even his remains?
Why would the captain's remains be here? That's a little bit morbid, don't you think?
Well, if he died here.
Why would the captain die here? Wow. Morbid.
I don't know what happened to the crew.
Very much
How does-
obsessed
this
with
was the last
death
place he
around
was?
here, assuming the worst. But I suppose
Isn't
that just comes with your nature after
How?
everything that you've been through.
Wait, what?
how? Isn't that what you said? Was that the captain was up here?
I didn't say the captain was up here. I said his last location logged in was up here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we need to get this card, and we don't even know if the IED card is in this strongbox or not. Is there a way to break it open?
You may attempt to break it open if you wish.
I have had a vision of a past life, and I'm going to learn from that, and I'm going to try to bash at the strongbox with the butt of my rifle.
All right.
Using-
You are going to make a skill check. You can, this is either assault or fist to faces. Either one of these would work out. If you succeed, you will break open. If you succeed, you will apply enough force to break open the strongbox.
Okay.
If you fail, let's see. If you fail, it can go. Actually, if you succeed, it can go one of two ways, and if you fail, it can go one of two ways. If you succeed, you will either break it open with or you will either apply enough force to break it open, and you'll be able to get what's inside, or you will put too much force down, and you might break whatever's inside.
Okay.
If you fail,
The one time it rolls a nat 20.
if you fail, you do not apply enough force to break it open, and if you fail, you may apply force in the wrong place and screw up the lock on this strongbox, making it even more difficult to get into.
Faith in my abilities. I'm not going to shoot myself in the foot.
I back up.
Oh, I
I'm
should
gonna
probably
roll.
get out of the base.
I'm gonna roll, and I'm gonna strike this thing with the butt of my rifle.
Oh, all right. You have succeeded on your check, and that is a pretty good success. All right. We will say you apply enough force to the strongbox to crack the mechanism of the lock, and it will swing open.
Nice.
Wow. I would have thought you just would have had Dez or Jerry, just pick that lock, with their less than reputable upbringing. But you're
Okay, pal. How do you know about my upbringing?
you're a veritable well of spring of ideas, a super soldier if I ever saw one, always coming up with new and inventive ideas. So, what's in the strongbox then?
I take a look inside.
Search
Yeah.
inside the strongbox. It has a few things inside. Number one, it has a. Number one, it has a tin of what looks like it may have contained some sort of sugar substance inside that is now gross and disgusting and smells awful. This strongbox was clearly not sealed by the same technology as the lunchbox.
I hope not.
You find. You find a. You find okay. You find that thing with the gross, dilapidated, sugary snack thing that you can infer may have been the good stuff that was mentioned in the note in the lunchbox.
Yep.
You find a key that looks like it has some sort of electronic technology built into the handle. Oh, hey, look! It's the EID key that the captain had. Well done.
Thick.
Nice.
Also, in the box, you see another note. This one looks like it was written on plasticized paper that resisted the effects of age. And it says, I'm going to copy and paste this into the game chat. It says, Theala's secret code. And then a series of characters.
Oh
You
my.
fucking.
Last but not least, there is a photo inside. There are two photos, actually.
Boo.
There are two photos. One photo is a handsome man with a salt and pepper beard who is holding a young girl with strawberry blonde hair. Scribbled in the corner of that photo are the words, Dad and Theala, farewell dinner.
Okay.
The second photo is the same man with the salt and pepper beard, dressed in military livery. Around him, several crew members seem to be making fun of his outfit as he smiles with mock smugness.
Hey, pal, is this supposed to be a picture of the captain?
Pal?
Oh, excuse me. I was preoccupied elsewhere, typing something out in one of my side chats. Make sure you check your side chat.
Oh, I see. Oh, hey, wait. He's wearing the military garb from fucking my homeland. What the hell? What is this?
He is indeed wearing military garb that looks to be of the Dravanian Royal Military.
Wait. Is this ship?
I need a fucking minute.
Is this ship a Dravanian ship?
No, definitely not.
Then why is the...
I don't think there's any sense in trying to make sense of that right now. We have our IED card. Should we...
It's pronounced E-I-D.
EI... I'm sorry. I am not good with technology, pal.
It actually stands for electronic identification. It's very simple when you think about it.
Log. Piece of...
But that's good. You found one of the keys.
All right. Should we make way to the cargo bay in search of the other card?
Yeah, let's go.
Are any of you holding on to any of the items you found in this room?
Yes.
I want to take a look at those shoes. I want to bring them along.
You may
I didn't know you were
grab the
fashionable.
shoes.
I grabbed the
Hey,
shoes.
Remy, those
let's
shoes smell
see.
funny.
I'm gonna write
They
down.
smell like dust.
I'm gonna write down mission reserves to see if anything comes into play. Let's see. Journal entry. Create journal entry. New journal entry. Mission reserves. Create journal entry. Mission reserves. Figure ownership. Everybody can own it. Mission reserves. Add page. Found on the Mirai.
How do you spell that? M-I-R-A-I?
Mirai. It's in the journal right now.
Okay.
Found on the Mirai. Shoes. You thought you knew fashion, but looking at these shoes, you know nothing about fashion.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Oh, that's where you're wrong. I never thought I knew fashion.
Anybody else taking anything else from this room?
Yes, I would like to get my lunchbox, my new cool lunchbox. And after I have finished my pudding, I'll put the container of my pudding in this corner over here behind this console. And the apple that I said I was going to eat, but I'm not going to eat it, so I put it down too. And empty out the lunchbox. And then I take that and leave.
The least you could do is
So,
give the
you-
apple to Dez.
You're leaving everything, but you're taking the lunchbox?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I have the apple that I asked for?
No, I dumped it in the corner.
You jerk.
I take the goddamn apple.
I made sure I dropped it on like a really dusty part too.
Are you holding on to those photos, Rowena?
5-minute rule.
Yeah, I think I should.
And so we've each got something.
Hmm,
Yes.
To the cargo bay.
I love that. Theo's just walking out with an apple.
Well, I asked for it, and he was like, "No, it's mine." And then he goes and fucking puts it in.
You head back out and you make your way down to the cargo bay. Let's see. You exit the bridge and you make your way back down to the cargo bay. Remy gets another spike of a migraine behind your eyes.
Damn it. I clutched my head once again. In pain.
You want an apple?
No, that's yours. You earned it.
I rush over to Remy to make sure Remy is okay.
Yeah, I'll be fine. We just gotta figure out a way to stop this headache.
I think the point in stopping it is figuring out why it's happening to begin with.
Well, the last time it was a turret. As soon as I killed that turret, my head stopped hurting.
You said that you received flashbacks of like your past life or something?
That was a joke.
Ah, I see. Okay, well, I am very naive, so
I'm willing to bet you the past life thing was probably what happened in a previous game.
Yeah.
I see.
Hey Remy,
What's up?
you drinking enough water?
Oh my god.
You get enough sleep last night?
No and no. Moving on.
Well, that might be
Hey,
it.
all I'm saying, it could be that.
Remembering, I'm taking in what Remy had said about the last time his head hurting. There was a turret. I'm a little uneasy, so I kind of, I'm peering around, seeing if there's anything else out of the ordinary, just in case something else decides to pop out at us.
You continue, with your head on a swivel, you continue to make your way down. The bridge obviously was more towards the fore of the ship and higher up. The cargo bay is more towards the aft and lower down. For those of you playing at home, fore is towards the front and aft is towards the back. As you are snaking your way through the dark, dark, dark tunnels, all of these tunnels are super, super, super dark because none of the lights work for real. You avoid the hole filled with reptilian snake-like creatures from last time.
Thank god.
Everybody roll a d20.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Blah, 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 blah.
19, my lord.
Jerry Sweets.
Yeah.
Jerry Sweets.
That was Jimmy.
Nope.
Jerry Sweets. As you are all snaking your way through the corridors, Jerry Sweets, you notice that critters are following you. Small, furry, four-legged critters with alabaster-colored naked tails.
Ugh.
Their claws have 8, or their paws have 8 claws jutting out from each one
rhymed.
for a total of 8 times 4 claws. 32.
Yes.
I think they want your lunchbox, Jerry.
You can see their naked tails in the tiny bit of light reflecting off of the tiny bit of emergency light reflects off of their naked tails, making it easy to see. Their claws are also gleaming white, making them easier to see. The rest of it is difficult to discern in this low light situation. You don't know exactly how big it is. It seems like it's probably bigger than a cat, but probably smaller than a moose.
Oh, God,
And
that's
there are
That's a big gap.
Oh no. They're mutant rats of unusual size.
5 of them.
Yep.
5 of them. And am I the only one noticing this, or is the group aware as well?
You are the only one who has noticed.
Okay, I will, without raising my voice too much, alert the rest of the team that we are being followed by possible moose-sized creatures.
Oh boy.
Okay. Noted. I'm still like trying to repress my headache. I just say noted. Keep an eye out. Keep your head on a swivel. If they make a move, we fire.
I walk a little closer to Remy just in case, so I have a bodyguard.
I don't know how well I'm gonna guard you with this headache, but I'll try.
You can
How many are there exactly?
5.
You can hear the creatures sniffing deeply. Sniff. Sniff, sniff, drawing in large lungfuls of air. Sniff.
Hey Jerry.
Yes.
I want to test something, if that's okay with you.
Oh, what do you want to test?
I think they want your lunchbox.
What? That's ridiculous. They don't want a lunchbox. They don't make lunch.
I don't know, dude. I would just set it down and just
I
take
would
a few
assume-
steps.
I would assume myself that they might want that apple because they could smell that, whereas they couldn't smell the contents of the lunchbox.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No lunchbox.
Des
Is it?
had an apple. Hey, Des, chuck your apple.
Cry me a river.
Want that to be
Fine.
the point that breaks the party. Throw your apple. Never! Never!
I'll get you a new apple.
I like to take a bite out of the apple and then chuck the apple.
You take a bite out of the apple. It tastes like a regular apple. It does not confer any special bonuses to you, but you chuck the
Fine, I
apple.
just wanted the damn apple.
How do you chuck the apple?
How close are they behind us?
They are probably between 10 and 20 feet behind Remy, or behind Jerry.
I'll underhand it. That way I don't seem like I'm aggressive. Like,
Roll
here you go.
the apple down the corridor towards them. They seem to ignore the apple, and they start taking shuffling steps
Motherfucker.
forward. Sniff, 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 sniff.
I'm sorry about your apple,
They
Des.
begin approaching. Sniff, sniff, sniff.
Alright. I'm gonna continue walking backwards with my gun trained in their general direction.
Nah, I think they like Des.
They are not moving towards Dez. They are moving towards Jerry.
Oh,
Sniff, sniff, sniff.
It might be the lunchbox.
You see a
The
I
damn
think it's a
lunchbox.
lunchbox.
You see a gleam of teeth as their mouths open, their teeth the same reflective white color as their claws. They are many and jagged.
Okay. I'll hand my lunchbox to Remy and then move to the side and see if they still track me.
You can see that they are tracking you.
Oh God. Okay, so you,
Sniff, 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 sniff.
Okay, do not do anything to my lunchbox. Let's get ready to fight these guys.
But they look cute though, minus the claws in the teeth and the wanting to kill you and rip you to shreds.
I have an idea, crew. I have an
Yes.
idea. Can we quickly run through this corridor and have Pal close the door behind us?
Does he have the capability of doing that?
I could try, but I make no promises.
Oh god.
Okay.
The
okay.
creatures snarl.
Ew.
I'll take my lunchbox back and then are we running?
We will attempt to run and see if Pal can lock a door behind us.
The
In
creatures leap at
event
Jerry.
No.
I take a shot.
You may take a shot with your rifle.
Will take part in direct and overt combat at the one leaping at Jerry. Consequences?
You're just making an attack. This is an attack with
Okay.
your rifle. You will either hit with your rifle or you will not hit with your rifle. You hit
You'll
with
hit.
your rifle. Your rifle tears through the body of one of the creatures, which slumps to the ground, dead. There are 4 remaining. And they begin to launch themselves at Jerry.
Oh no.
They begin
Fire!
scratching and clawing and biting at his face.
Oh no. Wait,
they're already
we
out
need
of
to
state.
help
What do you
I'm
do,
them.
definitely not
Jerry?
gonna-
What do you do, Jerry?
So they're on me, right? Like for
Oh, yeah.
sure.
They are
Okay.
definitely smaller than a moose. They are probably the size of a Great Dane, and they are like jumping up at
Oh,
you
that's-
like Great Danes. And they are
Uh,
definitely going for your face.
Okay, so I have. Hold on. I want to try and take out my close quarter combat melee weapon. I think it's a light signature is what it's called. And I want to attack them.
Let's see. Light signature. Your light signature is a ranged weapon.
Crap. Okay.
Do you have an AC?
Your medium AC is your armor composite. That's a melee weapon.
Oh, sorry, I'm stupid. I will use my medium AC to attack the one that is right in my face. If they're all in my face, I'll just attack the one right in front of me.
You may attempt to attack one of them. Roll your medium AC weapon.
No.
No.
You fail to make contact with that one. So that was Remy, that was Jerry. We're kind of in turn based now. What does Dez and Rowena want to do?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I have. Do I have a melee weapon?
You
Are
should.
you all deciding to fight?
Yes.
All
I
right.
mean, do we have a choice?
Yeah, there's always a choice. What do you want to do?
Well, how many are currently on the face of Jimmy Jerry?
4.
4.
On his face.
4.
They're all there. It's a pack of dogs that are jumping up and trying to maul this guy.
Your light AC would be melee.
I mean, trying to think.
I mean, two of your group members have taken a shot and taken a swing. You can choose what to do yourself, or you can make a plea to your party. Hey, let's run. And you can try and influence the group to make a group decision.
Well, if we run, we're gonna be running with 4 of them attached to Jerry Jimmy's face.
Mm.
Maybe you'll outrun them. Maybe Pal will close the door. Maybe they'll fall through a hole in the derelict vessel. Who knows? Maybe they'll catch up with you and they'll bite you and latch onto your ankles and you'll have to get a robot foot.
And I can jump super high. Okay. I'm trying to think of a way like that best gets us out of the situation, but also
You have 6 seconds to make a decision.
help
6,
Jerry.
5, 4,
Fuck
3,
me.
2, 1. Your decision is
I'm gonna try to help Jerry and try to smack one.
all right. Roll your attack roll.
Give me a second. Where the fuck? I just had it in front of me. There it is.
Oof.
You take a
These
swing,
dice suck.
but you do not. They are too wriggly, jumping up and down. You take a swing, but you can't impact with enough force to do any sizable damage to these creatures. Rowena, what do you
I'm
want
gonna
to do?
use my archaic melee weapon on one of them.
What is your archaic melee weapon?
It
Wouldn't that be like
is-
a old?
No, what is her archaic weapon that she carries?
Ah,
a
I know
sword.
what it is, but I want to know what it is.
yeah.
A sword.
Sword. What kind of a
A
sword?
sword.
Like, we talking katana? We talking like broadsword? We talking like two-handed claymore? We talking like a short sword, like
Broadsword.
a gladius? Is it ceremonial
Broadsword.
of your rank, or is it practical? Is it like a soldier's weapon that they said, here, you're gonna need this, or is it like just trying to show off?
Just a practical one. They just kind of threw it at me before I left.
All right,
It's
take a
nothing
swing.
fancy. But it is sharp, though.
Take a swing.
Hope so.
Here we go.
Putting Dez and Jerry to shame. Rowena cocks back and single-handedly decapitates one of the creatures. Like, what the hell are you doing?
Very nice.
All right, so that was y'all. There's still 3 of them, so 3 of them are going to make attacks on Jerry Sweets, who has an armor class of 8 with that armor on. So 3 attacks from 3 dogs. 1, 2,
Oh no.
Oh no.
3.
Oh dear God.
So 2 of them hit.
Oh no. Well.
These are just, basic NPCs. They can't actually do critical hits, but that was a natural 20. So 2 of them hit you. These are going to do 1d3 damage each. We're just going to say they do the same damage. So they each do a full 3 damage. Damn, you take 6 points of damage, Jerry Sweets.
Okay, got it.
You are wearing an assault hardsuit. Assault hardsuit gives you 1 armor. So for each of those attacks, you reduce it by 1. So instead of 3 and 3, you take 2 and 2.
So he takes 4 instead of 6.
Okay, cool.
All right. It is quote unquote the top of the round. Do you wish to act individually or do you wish to make a group decision? I'll give you the choice. If you make the group decision of just attack them, then I'll make it a skill check overall. If you want to each act individually, then you got to do your individual things.
I was gonna
Can-
try to use my patch on Jerry.
Well, he's still
Probably-
currently being tagged, as far as I know.
Yeah.
We got
Just
3
gonna pat
creatures,
'em.
which are all of them are attacking directly at your face. You are getting slashes and bites at your face. One of them rips a chunk off of your lip.
Ow.
Can I grab Jerry and like try to push him towards the room while trying to fend off these dogs?
Yes.
And
And can I use
while
my survive roll for that?
So you are trying to forcibly move him away from the pack of animals.
Yes.
Can I
All right.
comply?
This will not be like a full escape. You're just like dragging him away forcibly to put distance between them and he.
So we can try to get into a different area away from these things. So it's like to separate them so we can actually start trying to escape.
Well, this comes into play if you all make the group decision that you're going to try and get away, then that would be part of your group action to get away. That's what you could be doing while other people are doing other things. So Are we doing group decisions or are we doing individual?
I vote for group decision.
Aim down for a group decision.
Sure.
All right. What is your group decision?
Run away.
You are trying to escape these things. So, escape plan. Dez says he wants to bodily move Jerry away from the creatures. How are the rest of you going to facilitate this escape?
Well, following suit and following behind Dez and Jerry, I want to just try to run and hit fire back at them. See if I can get a pot shot off.
So if you're escaping while firing, then your attack will be wildly inaccurate because you're not
Yep.
taking the calm, measured stance to fire. So
Yep.
that will have 2 difficulty to your attack.
Okay.
But it can be actually. Okay, hang on. It's gonna be a group skill check, so I will take that into account in your group skill check.
So for what it is that I'm trying to do, can I use my survive roll for that, or is it going to be a unskilled?
Persevere through harsh, hostile, unforgiving environments. This is less of an environment than it is an aggressor. I'm gonna say
Okay.
survive will not count for this one.
And can I use my assault for mine?
Yes, I will allow you to use your assault for yours. You are
Okay.
indeed assaulting, but
With less accuracy, though? Two less? Or two- Plus 2 difficulty, you said?
You're a trained soldier. I'll just give it to you with a. You make a good case. I'll just give it to you a
Okay.
straight assault roll. Jerry and Rowena, what are y'all doing? Jerry, what are you doing?
After being helped to forcibly leave, I comply and don't try and stand my ground. I also try to
Run
get out.
like the Dickens.
Yes.
And Rowena, how are you assisting in all of this?
I'm gonna help
Trying.
Remy with kind of like shooting at them. I'm gonna use my sidearm, which is just my revolver.
All right. You, unfortunately, don't have any sort of assault or combat skill trigger, so you'll be making an unskilled check. So
Okay.
you're making an unskilled. Jerry, you're going to make an unskilled, it looks like, because you don't have run fast or anything. Remy is going to make an assault, and Dez is going to make an unskilled. Everybody's unskilled except Remy.
Okay.
Go for it. If you succeed, you will successfully escape these critters unharmed. If you fail, you will still escape, but they're going to take some chunks out of you as they bite and tear at you. You're not rolling an attack roll, Rowena. You're just rolling an unskilled check.
I see.
But I will
Sorry.
give you your 17 because you did roll a 17 on that dice. So I'll give you a 17.
Thank you.
So Jerry rolled a 13, Des rolled an 11, Rowena rolled a 17. It doesn't even matter what Remy rolls because you all passed the skill check. You grab old Whiskey and hurl him down the corridor while Echo takes a shot, distracting the animals, causing them to recoil in fear at the burst of energy discharged by the weapon. Rowena also takes a shot as you are all running away, further putting more distance between you. And, Jack will just use the momentum of throwing Whiskey down the corridor to run as well. You all escape the critters. And as you are running, you are navigating through enough corridors. You can hear Pal muttering to himself, well, maybe if I try this, if I do this, well, maybe I can try a bypass or maybe it can... Well, yeah. Eventually you hear a door clang shut somewhere far behind you. I'm pretty sure that one was between you and they.
Well, let's hope so.
Guess
Thank
we'll
you,
find
pal.
out. Your headache is gone.
Thank you. Oh, my head stopped hurting, crew. I'm back on track with you.
My face hurts.
Jerry, do you...
I don't have a lip.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah,
Let me patch you up. I got you.
You're bleeding profusely from the lip. Are you actually patching him up, Rowena? Using your thing?
Yes.
You only got one.
Yep.
All right. You can use the patch. The patch will restore half of your max HP, Jerry. So your max is 9, so you get half of 9 is 4.5 rounded up is 5, so you get 5 HP back. So you're back at full.
up.
As you are patching up Jerry's lip,
Magic lip.
he breathes out a sigh of relief, and on that sigh, you smell the sweet, sweet, sweet scent of pudding that is fruity and tangy, but delicious.
Jerry Sweets.
You smell good, Jerry.
Is that blueberry?
Wait,
All right.
wait. So I still don't have a lip. It's just patched up, right?
Well, it's the wound has been first aid tended to with magic space gel. You'll be fine.
It'll
Magic
grow
space
back.
band-aid.
Okay.
So you escape the creatures that were lurking in the darkness, attracted to some sort of scent. And you get back down and you start making your way to the aft of the ship, down in the bowels to the cargo bay. The cargo bay is a large hold. It is definitely made for large vehicles and cargo boxes, and definitely mechs fit down there. Would you like to proceed on foot, or would you like to mount up again?
I would like to mount up.
Yep.
Yes.
You all mount back up on your mechs. And you make it to the cargo bay. The cargo bay is also dark.
I can't see shit.
So this is a opportunity to teach you about sensors. So your mechs are a size 1 character on the grid, which means you control the space around you for 1 square. You take up 1 square's worth of space. Your mechs have ambient lighting on them that just extends around the single 5-foot or whatever it is area around your mech. None of you have genuine exploratory floodlights equipped, so you can't really see anything. But you can see, if you select your token, that your compatriots are outlined in that white light. The outline represents your sensors. All of the mechs have a sensor skill in their stats. All of the sensors are based on what type of mech you're riding. The Everest has a base sensor skill of 10. So anything within 10 squares of your mech, even if you don't have line of sight, you may still be able to pick it up on your sensors. So even if you see fog of war behind something, make sure you take a close look, because you may see its sensor outline. If you have a sensor outline, then you can still affect it with some things, like seeking weapons. If you know where an enemy is by reading the sensors, you don't need line of sight. Or if you just need to, line yourself up because next turn you want to sneak around this way to get the drop on an enemy. They're standing there because you can see it on the sensors, so you know which way to sneak around. So pay attention to your sensors. Sensors also dictate some range. Since you all read the mech combat section, you all know that tech attacks are a thing. Tech attacks need to be within your sensor range. Just like your weapons have a weapon range, your tech attacks have to be within your sensor range. So yeah, that's a crash course. As you are mounting up on your mechs and going down into the cargo bay, Pal pipes up once again. Pal's kind of just muttering to himself while you're just walking down the corners, just talking about the ship, perhaps rattling off some odd tidbits of information. That door leads to a pipe that I fixed, blah, 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 blah. It burst because of a stuck croissant. Don't ask me why a croissant was stuck in there. So he's just rattling off weird kind of things. But every so often, that's something that kind of makes you turn your head and think, what? Like, Remy! Seeing you here mounted up on your mech. but I know you have such hatred in your heart at the thought of Leviathan. It's a shame, really, because when you think about it, they're the ones that put you in this mech, huh? Huh? Oh, hey, look, we're at the cargo bay.
Oh, pal, what do you know?
I know that this cargo bay is very, very dark.
Hmm.
In the cargo bay, you can
Fucking
see.
apple.
So, in the cargo bay, you can see. Let me get my descriptor of the cargo bay out. The cargo bay. The cargo bay is darkened, but the telltale sounds of mechanical activity can be heard deep within. You can see that there is the glow of a laser array stretching across a long portion of the cargo bay. You can also make out some dim glowing lights further in. Again, what you can see on the map is what your characters can see. So, like, all of you can see the glow of the laser grid, but Echo has a little bit more line of sight on some other stuff that's in there.
Yes, I do. I can see some blue light, something over there. I can't quite make out what it is. Looks like it's a broken down mech.
You are free to act and move around, and you're free to tell me anything that you want to do.
I want to slowly and carefully work my way over to that, assuming it's a broken down mech.
You may move as you see fit. In the darkness.
In the night. In the dark.
Could I use my my smart scope to see what that is from here?
Let's see.
If you want to use your smart scope, you have to. I mean, yes, if you want to use your smart scope, you have to open up your cockpit, because in your cockpit, you're just using your screens to see outside your mech.
Okay.
But yes, you can if you open up your cockpit.
I sort of take pause right here. I'm a little reticent to pass this line. I'm not sure if it's gonna trigger an alarm or defensive mechanisms, but just be on guard, crew. So I'm gonna try to pass it by. Here goes nothing.
Weep, weep, weep.
Oh,
Cargo
no.
bay is in work mode. Please vacate the premise. You have 10 seconds to comply. 10, 9, 8.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Cargo floor clear. Resuming operation.
Well, that does that. Now we know.
All right then. Moving on. Without crossing that line. Shoot. Let's see.
Whoa,
Hey, pal,
okay.
can you turn the lights on down here?
I have no control over anything in this place. Maybe, unless your friend breaks it again, maybe there's a light switch.
Do you have any idea where a light switch could be located?
Usually terminals that control them. Look around for terminals.
Oh, good. Okay. Can I...
You went off the map.
Oh, I meant off the map.
There should be walls there. Oh, I didn't put a wall there. That's why. Let's put a wall there. Oh, not that kind of wall. Let's put this kind of wall.
I have wall hacks.
There we go. Do I need walls anywhere else? I do need walls over here. Wong. All right, as you were. Get back here.
Sorry about that. I don't know my own strength. All right. I can't make out exactly what that's supposed to be over there, but could be a terminal. If we
You can see
Shoot.
that the light that you are all looking at is definitely the glow that is coming off of the head of a bipedal mechanical piece of equipment.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Oh, God.
Metal Gear.
So it's a bipedal set of equipment.
One might
Shagwad.
say it looks kind of like a mech in a cargo bay.
Uh-huh. One might. I wish I could see past that light, but anyone else got any ideas?
Hmm.
Well, I don't know if I want to try breaking into the terminal.
Well, we don't know where the terminal is,
Yeah.
and if we cross that beam, we've got 10 seconds to get out. So, is there anything this way at all? Oh, can't make anything out.
I'm trying to make some stuff out. What's it mean? What's it mean?
What was that about?
Oh god.
Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
Okay,
Can I
you think
search?
down this way.
How would you like to search?
I would like to search by the wall that I'm currently up against for like a terminal.
So you are
What's this
choosing
thing?
to take the player action of searching for a terminal.
Yeah.
You are in your mech. Do you wish to search in your mech, or do you wish to get out on foot to search?
I'll get out on foot.
You dismount and get out on foot to search. You are not in your mech, and you are searching. Rowena. I'm gonna give this a version of get a hold of something. It's a little
Oh lord.
it's a little off the intended written word of the check, but I'm gonna give it to you because you're trying to get a hold of the light switch. So roll a get a hold of something check.
Oakley dokley.
If you succeed, you will find the light switch, or you will find a terminal that may or may not control the lights. If you fail, you are going to... If you fail, you are going to... What would a failure of searching for the light switch?
I don't know. I tripped.
Oh, if you succeed, you're going to find the terminal, and you'll be able to recognize what it is and what it does. If you fail, you're going to be stumbling around, and your hand is just going to slap a keypad doing who knows what.
Oh boy. Okay.
You have succeeded. You have found a terminal right here against the wall.
Nice.
I was
Okay.
just about to ask about that.
Can I roll to cut it on?
You have found the terminal, so accessing the terminal reveals some information. Accessing the terminal reveals this, which I'm going to show to everybody. The cargo control terminal. If I show to players... Oh, can I not? Oh, wait. I can do this. Actually, I'll just do this. Cargo control terminal, configure ownership. Everybody is an observer. Save changes. And if I show to players... The thing pop up on your screen. It should have 3 tabs on the side. You can see these are different pages that you can navigate in the control terminal tab. Since I'm going to read it for anybody who's watching the recording on the YouTube, one of the tabs says VT inventory, and it has what looks like a bunch of serial numbers. Some of them say operative, some of them say inoperative. Some of them are in storage, some of them are inactive, some of them are slated for scrap. Another tab says supply crate inventory, and then it has a bunch of serial numbers with a bunch of weird things that are in supposedly supply crates. It looks like it was a longer list, but at the bottom, the thing is corrupted, so it's incomplete data. Last but not least, laser sensor control indicates what status the lasers are. Red means prohibited, says LTID required. Yellow means limited, guests registered to LTID. Green means clear, open access.
Can I try to change the laser sensor control to green?
You may try to interface with the terminal. As you navigate to the thing that would say change settings, it asks for facial ID recognition.
Oh boy.
And as it says facial ID recognition, and it says proceed Y/N.
Y.
You push Y. A laser shoots out of the terminal and scans your face, and it says user not recognized. 2/3 remaining.
Okay, so I'm not gonna do that. So we need the ID, which we don't have. Wait, we do have an ID. Wait.
Everybody
Can I?
check your inventory to see if you have an ID on you?
Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. Can I use one of my pictures?
The photo is like 3x4. Your face is much
I
larger
see.
than 3x4.
Never mind then.
Well, I don't have anything in my inventory that would allow me to bypass.
Same.
Echo?
It's reading my data plating right now. I don't think that would do it.
I mean, all I have is just these two pictures. I mean, can I examine both photos more closely for any type of like information that might be on it?
You examine the photos more closely, but you do not see any additional information.
Hmm. My data plating can do augmented reality displays. Can I use that to try to trick it?
Data plating is a general term for any comm-linked jewelry, subdermal netting, wearable jaw brow maxilla plates that allow subvocal communication, persistent heads-up, and augmented reality displays without wearing a helm. Data plates can be... So that's for your personal viewing. You
Yeah,
can't
okay, I
project
thought
that
so.
to other people.
Thought so. Thought it was worth a try,
But
though.
excellent try looking at your pilot gear and seeing if anything could help.
Huh. Well, I have nothing on me. Oh! Can I use my shoes?
Oh yeah, the shoe.
You wish to use a
What?
shoe on a facial recognition
Yes!
terminal.
No!
We have
Describe
two
to me,
tries left.
Describe to me how your shoes are going to be used on the facial recognition terminal.
Oh my god. Pressure. Maybe this isn't a good idea. But I just kind of want to hold them up to the facial recognition sensor and hope. I mean, this is technology that we have not understood.
Facial recognition.
I don't know if these people had feet for faces.
It's not feet recognition. It's facial recognition.
Well, if their faces are on their feet, this
Alright,
might help.
I'm gonna edit my thing. I'm gonna give you each one try. I'm gonna tell you there is a solution
Okay.
here. Each of you has one try.
Told you guys I'm not good with technology. This is my try.
Your
I'm
attempt
using
is
my
to hold
shoes.
the
I
shoes.
have a. I don't know if
You hold the
What
shoes
about a-
up, and the laser scan the shoes, and it says, user not recognized. Tries left, 2 of 4.
Okay, I tried.
What about the proso collar?
The what?
I have it's a collar I have in my gear. It's a collar-like device that fits snugly around the wearer's neck, projecting a holographic image over their face and head. Proso collars can change their wearer's voice and scramble or change their appearance. The projection won't stand up to close inspection, but it can easily fool electronic systems and distant observers.
How are you going to use your proso collar in this situation?
I could see the image that is on the picture and try to imitate it.
Which face are you imitating?
Is it the one of the captain?
Which one is the captain?
Bum bum bum.
You have
Try
a
the
photo.
salty.
You have a photo of a man with a salt and pepper beard holding a child with strawberry blonde hair, and you have that same guy wearing Dravanian military garb with several other crew members standing around. So you have many faces to choose from.
Do any of them appear to be of a higher stature, or is it just this particular fellow that stands out?
The only
I want to make sure I get their. Are their ranks visible on their uniforms?
there, I mean, Rowena could tell you what rank is on the Dravanian uniform that the man is apparently wearing, but the others look unfamiliar.
Yeah, he has a really high rank uniform on. It looks like a captain, but I'm not quite sure.
Okay. I would like to imitate the supposed captain.
So salt and pepper beard guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
You imitate the salt and pepper beard guy's face, and you stand up to the terminal, and you push the Y key, and it says, "User accepted. You are free to make changes. What
Ooh.
changes do you make?"
Okay.
Green.
Can you pull up the list up in my face again? I think I accidentally closed it. I can't find it. Oh, never mind. I found it. Well, I want to give us open access. Without being lit up. Speaking of being lit up, is there a chance that I could turn the goddamn lights on?
You can turn the lights on. The ones that work, anyway.
Okay, I would like to turn on all working lights, and I would like to give us open access.
Ka-chish. Ka-chish.
The shoe could have worked.
Yeah, sure.
Ka-chish.
Look, I'm just glad I didn't break this one, okay?
And
Is there any
then
other useful
I'm
information
going
that I can get out
to-
of this terminal besides...
That is all the information that you are able to retrieve. Whether it's useful or not is up to you.
I step over the line.
Is there anything that would tell us we're looking for the white box in here, yeah? Or no,
No.
we're looking for the other
You got a
ID.
key. Yep.
Is there anything in this terminal that would assist me in finding this key?
The information that you're reading on the terminal is the information that you have.
Okay. So there are 4 of these in the inventory that are labeled with storage, with the possibility that the key could be in one of those. Digging through the supply crate inventory. Ooh, there's brandy.
I myself still want to check out that busted up mech down there. I feel like if it's not in one of the storage crates, maybe it's on a busted up
Is-
mech.
Is there anywhere for me to see what is in these storage containers without physically going up to the storage container, like going through the terminal, or does the terminal just say storage?
All the storage boxes have serial numbers on them.
Right. So I'm saying like under VT inventory where it says operative dash storage, am I able to see what is in each one without physically going up to them?
Oh. No. You have to open it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Has
Can I
anyone touched the actual storage?
I can relay to you guys which one is storage and which one is labeled storage for you guys to rummage through. That way you don't accidentally go into the wrong one.
Or I can just copy it to my dash and.
Yeah. I give everybody all the information that I have.
Thank you.
I try and find the storage with the brandy in it.
So you enter into the cargo bay. The cargo bay is littered with detritus and rocks and just litter and trash and everything. Everything in this big square that you're standing on is difficult terrain, which isn't really going to impact you right now since nobody's up in your business. You can see that it is a wide cargo storage floor. It's got many storage crates on the southern area. Many of them have red lights that are slowly illuminated, glowing on them. There is a large manipulator arm that dominates the area. It looks like it has some sort of crushing grip jaws on it. There is a broken down mech that looks like it is in an area that is designated for some sort of special treatment. There is a freestanding mech on the north that looks to be completely intact and pulsing slowly with a blue light. There are several doors and hatches all around, several storage crates. There is a platform with a glowing yellow terminal on it. Luna has stumbled upon a fully functioning mech that seems to be walking around this back area, sweeping up any detritus that is on this side of its line and piling it in a huge pile right here. And it's just endlessly doing that, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
The fact that there's anything in here that's still functional shocks me.
Am I able to check these storage boxes while also in my mech, or do I have to get out and check them?
You have to get out of your mech because the storage boxes have human-sized controls on them. You cannot interact with anything that has human-sized controls unless your mech is equipped with manipulators as a system.
Okay.
Doesn't Zeroxy's mech have manipulators on him?
No.
Roxy's does not. But somebody's mech has
What?
manipulators equipped on him.
I think
All right, I'm pretty
mine-
sure Remy's does, doesn't it?
No.
I thought mine did.
When you first created your mech, Emily, you didn't load out all of your systems, so I threw a bunch of extras on, including manipulators.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me check this. I should probably check not the website, but like actually like in the game. Hold on. Let's see. Mech Eclipse. Load out. Oh yeah, so you did. Oh hey, I have a manipulator.
Can you come help me search these storage boxes
Yes.
for some brandy?
Just the brandy, nothing else matters, right?
Yeah, okay,
Nothing
that's
else
fine.
matters
Just putting in brandy is just all you care about, huh?
Priorities,
at
man.
this very moment.
Thought I put manipulators on you.
Yeah, I didn't see them.
Weird. I swore I put manipulators on you.
There is a manipulator kit on VT075.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. You don't have manipulators. Somebody.
Just kidding. I'm fucking off. Whee!
Okay, I will ask Echo to come and guard me while I. Did I just?
+1
Oh my God, I
accuracy.
think I-
Your next check, Jackal, for discovering the Easter egg I put in, the puzzle I put in.
I closed my window. Oh no.
Sorry. What's everybody doing?
Apparently, I'm going to guard while you open a chest, huh, Jerry?
Yep.
Whiskey.
Yep. Hold up.
All
I think
right.
I closed my game.
I will go stand by. Yes, you did.
My push to talk hit W.
All right, it's fine. I'll just stand by Whiskey while the other two are still doing whatever they're doing.
I kind of want to inspect this yellow glowy thing over here.
You may inspect the yellow glowy thing. It is a terminal that seems to control the large hydraulic manipulator arm.
Can I try to turn on the terminal or get it working?
You can turn it on. It is a pretty simplistic operation. It's designed like a video game, so anybody can do it. So yeah, you are able to manipulate that big arm. You can see that it has settings to extend it, to retract it, and you can see that it has a current window that says equipped module, crushing hand, and you can open and close the crushing hand.
Interesting.
But it can extend out a lot further than you can see on this map. It can extend to basically pick up these supply crates down here. It can interact with things all the way on the other side of the floor.
Oh, great. Luna's out here playing the crane game.
I want to grab that one.
You grab that big crate.
Okay, I'm gonna drop it.
Can I ask, before she grabs it, can I ask what
She
crate
just
that's
grabbed
marked
it,
as?
so you can say what you want, but she has just grabbed it.
Which crate is it?
That one.
Which crate is it?
It
By
is.
far this right lane.
It is.
There's different crates with different serial numbers on them.
Oh, that.
It is CAT6766.
I don't see that one on the inventory.
I do.
But oh yeah, no, I see. Yeah, storage. Okay. I was looking at the supply crate inventory. Okay, that is storage.
So you move it.
I'm gonna plop it over here. If it's feasible to put it over here.
You drop a crate. Whoop, not that one. This one. You drop a crate, and it's about that size. Plonk.
Whack. Okay, cool. Let's see.
And now this is open ground. Plonk, plonk.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cut through here, actually. Well, I can't.
So you just want to look behind that area?
Yeah.
So behind here, I'll take off the walls. Since you moved that crate, I'll take off the walls here. Doink. 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 There you go.
Oh, shit, there's more crates. Okay.
While she's doing that, can I commandeer some of these mech parts that are in the supply crates?
Which supply crates are you looking into?
There's a couple. I'm interested in MA009, and I'm also interested in VT075.
You find crate MA009 contains within it, apparently, an ADX 9000 cutting laser attachment for maintenance arm. It looks to be an additional module for the maintenance arm. Closer inspection reveals that it can swap out its attachments, so you could have either a crushing arm, or you could have the one that you pulled out as a cutting laser.
Are these able to be added to my mech in the future?
To yours, no. They are a different maintenance interface. Your mechs do not have the same compatibility as this equipment. It is specifically designed for this maintenance arm.
Okay.
What was the other one you were looking at?
The manipulator kit, VT075.
VT075. is a manipulator kit that would fit your mech.
Well, I'll take it if I can.
You can't exactly, well, do you want to swap it out? The only way that you could take it, quote unquote, is to take the entire crate. It's a big, part that you install in your mech. It's a mech system, so you can't exactly carry it with you. You have to either install it here or leave it behind.
How long would it take?
To swap out parts, an hour.
What would it be replacing?
You tell me. It takes it takes X amount of system points. I think it takes 1 system point.
Manipulators are 1.
Which I'm pretty sure I already have mine set up the way that I wanted. So it would just be almost like respecing.
Given our current surroundings and what wherewithal, I would probably get rid of Eva for now. The EVA module. If you wanted the manipulators.
I'm trying to... I feel like my sheet's missing things. Unless I'm fucking crazy.
Missing what?
I'm trying to find where... Like where I have all my system stuff.
Systems
Mech
is under your
loadout.
mech loadout. Scroll all the way down to the bottom.
Yep.
It's empty. It's like, well, it's not empty, but it's like I see... Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. Don't mind me.
Oh, we don't. Don't worry. You gonna swap out or not?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Jackal's gonna take an hour to swap out. While he is swapping out, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm searching for 2 different storage crates.
Which ones are you searching for?
Searching for CSB 33412 for the brandy.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm also searching for CSB 33415 for the sugar clusters.
You really are Jerry Sweets.
Damn right.
The Crepusculan Brandy is... So all of these are, like, bulk storage containers. The Crepusculan Brandy is a single bottle in a custom-made... It looks definitely got custom-made storage container. All the other ones look, factory-produced. The one that contains the single bottle of Crepusculan Brandy is definitely custom-made. And it has kept the brandy safe and preserved. A single bottle that is a half-liter. The sugar clusters...
I handle it with care.
The sugar clusters have all rotted away.
Oh, no.
Theirs were not in a custom...
Can you imagine how
pressure-sealed
fermented
crate.
that brandy is?
It was kept safe.
I'm sorry about your candy whiskey. Now, if you don't
At least you
mind,
got the brandy.
I want to check out that mech. Finally.
Which mech?
This busted up mech right here.
It looks like a
Before he does that, I want to get back in my mech.
busted up mech. Looks beyond
Is there-
repair. Looks like it's looks like it is definitely been scrapped because of combat. Definitely looks like it was a combat mech. It looks... Oh. Roll me an unskilled check to see what your history knowledge is. If you pass, you
Oh,
will
God.
gain a piece of insight about this mech. If you fail, then the details are all lost upon you, and it's just a scrap heap.
Okay. It's just a scrap.
Man,
heap.
this thing, whoever piloted this sucked. You could have done way better. You wouldn't have gotten it wrecked. Damn.
It's a nice piece of machinery. Unfortunate. I wish they had a better pilot. Speaking of pilot, can I at least see if there's anyone in the cockpit?
There's no one and nothing in the cockpit.
Okay.
Rowena, what are you doing?
I kind of want to go examine this pile of stuff over here.
It is dust, detritus, dirt, decayed foodstuffs, anything. Excuse me. Anything that this little robot here deems unsanitary and needs to be cleaned up, but is literally just making a giant pile that is in the way of the door.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go over here and start examining these crates.
Those are crates that have something that is on the crate manifesto.
Where's the crate manifesto?
In your journal, under player notes.
Player notes.
I have showed it.
It should be on your screen now. That's what I was looking at.
Which ones are they?
A supply crate inventory.
Yeah, but like which crate is it?
Doesn't matter. The crates are all scattered around. The positioning of them doesn't matter.
Are they at least labeled?
Yeah, they've all got their serial numbers.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking is what the serial number is on the crates over here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The positioning of the
what?
crates doesn't matter. Anything that you want to find on the supply crate, you can just find. They're easy to find.
Oh.
For shits and giggles. I don't know if I'm done with my manipulator.
You are not. You are
not.
You are doing this thing while everybody else does their thing. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, you're pretty much out of out of the turn order for the foreseeable future.
I'm gonna go try to interact with this little guy over here, this engineer thingy.
Yeah, it is just continually going back and forth, picking up anything, sweeping up any little speck of dust, and piling it over here.
The Roomba.
So it's just ignoring anything we
Yep.
do?
Yep.
Okay.
Unless we make trash.
So I noticed that it just went back there. Can I get back there?
You can do whatever you want.
I want to go back here and see what's up. You can't really
would
make
also
out a
like to
lot
know.
back here. What is this?
You bump into the
Is-
wall.
Ugh. There's a wall here, guys. Okay, so this, I'm assuming this is a crate.
A light
It was,
flickers on.
Oh.
And flickers off.
Oh, whoa.
what's going on? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, well, what's this?
Like every single horror movie where demons are present.
Oh, wait, there's a thing
Demons.
over here.
That was a door.
On the... What?
That was a door.
Was it a door?
It was probably a human-sized door.
Wait, hold up. What is this? It's a thing.
It's a door.
I want to go in the door. Let me in the storage room.
You open the goddamn door.
There's another door in the door.
There's another door in the door.
Let's
locked.
just lead back out.
This door is indeed locked.
I need to find something. Nothing screaming EID card to me right now. I don't see why it would be in a storage crate. Is there... You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna go back over here. Go back up here. And I want to check out... Me, everyone. I want to check out this door. Oh?
Looks like a bathroom.
I'm in a bathroom. I'm in a mech-sized bathroom.
In case your mech takes a leak.
We gotta vent our coolant sometimes, right? There's another door behind that scrap pile too. I also don't know what's down that hallway that Luna's going through.
I don't know either. I'm walking in the dark.
Bump into
Can I
walls
check for
left and
another
right.
storage?
All right. Can I like get around this pile, or is it piled up against the wall?
It is. I mean, you can stand on and get through it. It's just a big
Okay.
pile of junk that kind of makes it really difficult to move around in there.
All right. This door is locked. This terminal you said just controls the crane, the manipulator arm. That mech over there has a light on it. It seems like it's active, you said. Well, not active, but in working condition. So I'm going to go inspect that mech instead of the busted up one.
Looks like a big, heavier class mech that has some loading arms on it. Looks like it was meant for some more finer motor control than the big crane arm would provide.
Okay.
I'm
So,
gonna look for a
how
light
does that-
source. I think when you're good.
Do what you want. We're in free play.
Yep. I'm just waiting for somebody to do something that progresses.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Can I-
Wait. Keep going. I'm just thinking.
Oh, can I? So the log, it goes into the error after the 15th, like code for. Wait, let me read
Yes.
it. Hold on.
All-
Can I
all
look
the-
for the 16th?
Well, all the data seems to be corrupt, so
But just like assuming that it goes 12, 13, 14, 15 at the end, is there like one that ends in 16 that I could look for to see what's in it?
anything else that you find? So everything that is listed on the cargo manifest. Actually, So you're going to look for crates that may have been in the error corrupted section of the manifest, is what you're saying. You
Yes.
can indeed search for that. Let's see. Roll a. You don't have anything that's like investigative ability, do you?
Let me look.
You're also in your mech. Are you staying in your mech or are you jumping out?
I'll jump out to search for the storage things because they're meant for humans.
I have an idea as well.
Yeah, so none of your skill triggers kind of correlate with just flat out investigation. So if you want to search for those, roll an unskilled check. If you succeed, you will find something that was not. You'll find something that was in the corrupted area of the manifest. If you fail, you're going to stumble around in the dark and possibly bad things will happen, depending on what you bump into, or if you trip and fall, or if there's a nest of critters somewhere that pop out and eat your face
Okay.
again. Ooh, a flat 10. A flat 10 is a success, but it is not a
Yay.
stellar success. So, the only crate that you can find that is not on the cargo manifest. I mean, there's some stuff that's just buried in there that would take far too long to investigate and get out and unbury.
Okay.
Especially with a roll like that. So the only one that you find is a crate that has within it Okay. It is a crate that has Oh yeah, it is a crate that has currency from many, many different worlds in it. We are in the, the goal of Union is a utopian society that has a single universal currency, but not all of the worlds and planets out there have been accepted into that utopia yet, and so lots and lots of planets out there still use their own forms of currency. So this is a crate that just has like 20 different types of currency piled in it.
Okay. I will not touch it.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Okay, so in my wilderness survival kit, when it's referring to backup thermals, are we talking thermal underwears or thermal goggles?
Not thermal goggles. Thermals are thermal underwear.
Well, there goes my idea.
I get back in my Mac.
It seems like the chief engineer probably would have been in the chief engineer's office. Chief engineer's office was all the way on the western side of the cargo bay, past the loading alley.
4.
Where we are. Okay. Small room.
The loading alley is behind that door.
Oh,
That-
behind the locked door here?
Behind that door, that little old ENG 0023 seems hell-bent on blocking up.
Ooh.
Is the door actually locked, or is it just being blocked up by the?
Oh, it's
the
actually
debris?
locked.
Okay. How big is the door? Can I just kick it open with my mech?
You can attempt to do so. If you're standing on the pile of detritus, then you are unsteady and have a difficulty on the improvised attack.
Okay.
It is a basic melee attack with 1 difficulty on it.
Okay. Basic melee with my mech, I'm assuming, because I'm in it. And 1 difficulty, you say?
Yes.
Cool. Well,
Cha! Aw. Well, even though somebody decided to use their giant mech that can perform feats of superhuman strength to kick open a door, you failed to do so. Clang goes your foot on the doorway.
I lost my footing. Okay.
Womp.
In doing so, you kick up a cloud of detritus from this pile, and the little engineer guy starts furiously sweeping it all up.
Sorry, fella. Alright, so according to Pal, we need in that room. Do we have any notion as to... Wait a minute. Is there a key in here that I can scan for?
You are in the dark, searching for a key of some sort.
I am searching... You know what? Hang on. I'm gonna drop my mech right here so I can get a closer look inside. So I'm going to dismount and try to get a look inside. Just feel around if I...
You feel that there is a
find anything.
door.
There's a door. Is this door locked?
You push on the door and it opens.
Oh. Okay.
I would laugh if you would try to fix that one.
I'm not in my mech anymore. Just looks like it. Okay. Where's that door? Oh. I'm just scanning in the dark, trying to find anything. Oh my god. Oof! A wall! Haven't I had enough head pain today? Alright. Anyone else want to help me look around here?
Everybody else just sitting there watching you.
Yeah, I was just laughing.
I banged my head a bunch of times while you guys were looking at the other stuff, so I'm just sitting.
Well, just feel around with me. Find something.
Yeah, I'll get out of my mech and also feel around the dark room.
You eventually feel around and find a door.
I open the door if I can. Oh, this door has light in it. Oh. Is that a bed or a desk?
It's a bed. A very not to scale bed.
Okay. Another door leading to the bathroom. To the bathroom, to the bathroom.
Is this supposed to be like a desk of some sort?
Yes.
Can I check the desk for the card?
You check the desk. You don't find a. You don't find anything that looks like the EID card from the captain's quarters, but you do find a key card that says "Cargo Alley" on it.
God damn it! Is this the door that's behind the rubbish?
Go find out. I'm gonna take the short way, so I don't walk through the dark.
I'm going. Ow!
See? Should
Ow!
have taken this.
Ow!
Luna, what are you doing?
I'm getting concussed.
Okay. Oh, and it goes.
Hey, huzzah! It works. Okay, I'm in.
In the cargo
remount my
alley, you see that the cargo alley is dark, but the light that emanates from the main storage room reveals that this cargo alley seems to have a myriad of blue crystals growing in it. Seems the rest of the cargo area is a bit better protected from the elements than this cargo alley. And you can see that in front of you is a door, and labeled on the door, next to the side on a little placard that says Chief Engineer Office. The large cluster of blue crystals is growing over the doorway.
Okay. Can I attack it with my heavy charge blade?
You attack it with your blade, and it pings off, completely unaffected by your weaponry.
Oh, okay. So much for armor resist. Okay, I'm glad I did that before shooting it. Because that was my first inclination, was to shoot it. Is there a way that we can remove this from the door, or perhaps make a new door of our own?
Describe to me what you want to do, and I'll tell you the feasibility of it.
Like if I walked over here and just tried to cut a hole in the wall to get in, is that possible?
That would... You cut into the wall, and you see that the crystals have grown in such a way that it blocks your access through the wall.
I have an idea.
Hmm?
There was, in the storage, there was a laser cutter attachment. So maybe we could use that to cut through the crystals.
Could that manipulator arm, or perhaps the mech over there, be fitted with that laser cutter?
You take a look at the cargo manifesto once again. It says that in supply crate MA009, which Jackal already opened up, is an ADX9000 cutting laser attachment for the maintenance arm.
Alright, can we use that to cut away the crystals?
You fit the cutting laser upon the maintenance arm, and it takes you enough time where that Jackal has finished retrofitting the manipulators onto his own mech. Jackal, you're back in the fight. You reposition the cutting arm so that it is in the middle of the floor, pointed towards the chief engineering office.
I'm just gonna stand back.
And Luna is eviscerated because she's standing right in front of the door. Oh, she moved. It's okay. It takes hardly any time at all to cut away the blue crystal with the immense heat of the ADX 9000.
Yay!
Cherry Sweets always wins.
In the room we go. Another. Oops, I closed it. All right.
Oh, hey.
This room is definitely the chief engineering office. Inside this room, you find... Did I have anything else? You find... Nope. There we are. You find... Cargo bay. So in this chief engineering office, you see, once again, terminals with, I don't have the lights on right here, but the terminals are all slowly pulsing. They're all active terminals. And plugged into one of the terminals is an EID key.
Nice. We got the damned EID key.
Yes.
I am done with this whole area. Bashing my skull on walls.
I found Brandy.
You're all right though, little engineer bot. Keep doing what you're doing.
Whiskey and Echo. Roll a d20.
Okay.
Oh.
F.
That was Xeroxia. You have the EID key in your hand.
We're done here then, yeah?
Hold up. Dez, you might want to take a look at one of the terminals we saw back there. It had your name on it.
Excuse me? Where is this terminal?
Back in the office.
I never went into the office. I don't know where that's at.
That's over this way, where we're going. Back in
West.
here. Check it out. See what's going on with, why's your name on an ancient derelict ship?
Is this on something that's listed in the journal?
No. Let's see. Dez takes a moment to read. And let's see.
Keep in mind that I was I was busy fixing up my stuff. Also, IRL, I really had to pee. So I missed the part where they were in the office.
They got the key card. That's all you really need to know.
Flag.
And whatever's going on now.
Let's see. I'm typing something to Dez because I don't know what Dez would choose to share.
I've done my part. I go back over this way.
Watching you float across the map is humorous to me.
You're humorous.
Thank you. Oh, this must be good.
Showing a little bit of concern. I want to ask.
Well, he hasn't finished typing it yet. He's taking
typing.
it
Oh, I
out.
know.
That's why I was saying it must be good because he's going.
This was just a little bit of interaction between myself and Rowena.
There you go.
How's that snake bite feeling, Rowena?
It stings a bit, but the swelling's gone down a little.
Good. Glad to hear it.
How is your head?
Fine for the moment.
No more migraines.
Not yet.
So I'm obviously in shock. Because I can't even fathom why my information is on a ship that's millennia old.
What'd you find, Dez?
So I know I've explained my backstory a couple times. This is off script. I don't remember if yeah, no, because I remember we had mentioned before that I was caught for specifically the one crime I was caught for was for stealing mechs, and that's why I'm here. Because that was why Echo was on my back the entire time last week, right? So like this is common knowledge.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. Then yeah, I mean I like to share the information that I found, but I can't even begin to explain why it's here.
Des has found a report. A report on Des Lockhart exists in this terminal, including incriminating photos of the crime that got him caught, details about the court case, and the ultimatum that was given to him. At the end is a commendation for a one, quote, Bart Hyacinth, promotion recommended for mission accomplishment, end quote.
Looks like you found the rat that ratted you out, so to speak.
I don't even
How
know
do
who
you
this
spell
person is.
Art Hyacinth, huh? Well, keep on hold of that information. Hope maybe it'll serve a purpose for you in the future.
Hmm.
Is there a way for me to save this information from this ancient fucking terminal?
I mean, yeah, you can. Yes, you can. I mean,
You can add stuff to your dossier notes, can't you?
I mean, he's talking in-game, right? You just want to save it to your own personal flash drive.
I want to save whatever this universe's version of a flash drive is. Yeah.
That's what I mean. So yes, you can save it.
Cool.
Okay. I would like to definitely keep this information.
Can we ask Pal if Pal knows who this person is?
Oh, yes, of course.
What can you tell us about them?
Oh,
I mean, my main question is how it's here.
you're not destined to know that yet. Well, destiny is a river, and you are but a leaf afloat upon it.
So I'm like reasonably agitated. Pal, how? Not even just why. How is this information on a ship that is several millennia old?
You're not destined to know this information yet. But hey, you got the DID key. Isn't that great? You should make your way to the reactor room.
Yeah,
So-
Des, much like us in a dark room, I think you're just gonna keep hitting your head against this one.
You have a big migraine there, Remy.
Again, damn it!
As you're making your way to the reactor room, Pal chimes in again. Yes, you're not destined to know this information yet. But
But you do know the information.
isn't it interesting?
My
Des has found information about a crime. Hey, Jerry, some people say that a crime never goes unpunished, eh? But does the criminal necessarily bear that punishment, eh? You think maybe the mixologist died because of your involvement? Huh? You think maybe he was the one to suffer the punishment for your crime? Something to think about, wouldn't you say?
That's none of your concern, pal.
Ah, you're right. He had his destiny fulfilled, and you have yours. Hey, look, we made it to the reactor room.
Jesus Christ.
We're going
I suppose
to...
it's not my destiny to know why I'm getting these headaches in here.
We are going to show you the
Or I'm
reactor
noticing a pattern
room.
that every time that you have a headache, there's an issue.
You make it to the reactor room and turn the keys and enter into the reactor room. I'm going to show you the reactor room, but we're going to call it
How
here
many
since
attempts did it take?
is,
One, two, three, go.
took one attempt. Did it on the first
Whoa.
try.
Wow.
But yeah, you
professional.
see the reactor room, and you see many things in the reactor room before you. But it is 12 o'clock for all of you East Coasters. So we're going to call it there. humorously enough, I requested that you read all the mech combat, but we didn't actually get into mech combat. You circumnavigated the combat that could have happened in the cargo bay.
Hey.
So, yeah. We're still in Mission 1, as is per my usual. I wrote far too much content for a single game session, so we will pick it up next time.
That's a good place to end, though. That little bit of a shocker
Yeah.
of information.
So I'm going to wrap up the recording. Anybody who's watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. This is a game of Lancer, newly created group of Lancer players. Had some fun searching around a derelict vessel, fighting off native critters, shooting turrets, eating strange lunchbox pudding, falling down holes, getting bit by snakes, crying rivers, finding tidbits of information that you can't believe exist on this ship, wondering what the hell Pal is talking about this whole time, and now you've made it to Reactor Core, which seems to be infested with more of these crazy critters, but you can see a glowing reactor there. And what the heck is that thing off in the back corner there? Looks like some sort of mech. Who knows what's going to happen next time? Once again, I am Steve. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to all the players who joined in. That's Theo, that's Roxia, that's Jimmy, that's Emily. We'll see you next time.
Bye.